You may find yourself in a situation where you're working with an attorney on your case, you're in the middle of your case, and then the time comes to try to negotiate a settlement, perhaps during a mediation or without mediation, and then you realize that you and your lawyer are not on the same page at all about what your case is potentially worth and where your case should be headed. You, for example, may think that your case should settle for, I don't know, $300,000, $500,000, while your attorney believes that your case is worth much less, maybe 100,000 or less. When you hear that, you become disappointed and frustrated, and you become eager to pull the trigger to switch attorneys because you're just not happy with what you hear from your attorney who has been handling your case until that point. However, before you do that, before you try to switch attorneys, consider doing the following. Have an in-person or at least a Zoom meeting with your attorney to have an open discussion about why your attorney has the position that he does and what are the issues that that attorney sees in your case. Try to fully understand with an open mind where he's coming from and what potential weaknesses and risks he's pointing out. You see, your position on your case is mostly driven by how you feel about your case and what you think you should be receiving for your case. It's not based on legal analysis, it's based on the amount of pain you suffered, and maybe it's even based on some of the information you received from friends, from the media about what you believe your case is worth. It's not driven by legal analysis, but in court, how you feel about your case is not relevant. Only specific facts and legal theories is what counts. Your attorney is explaining to you the reasons behind his opinion may or may not make sense to you. If your attorney's opinion does make sense to you, then it might help you close the gap between your respective positions on your case. And then you may consider continue working together, despite the fact that maybe you don't like what you hear from your attorney, but maybe he will be able to convince you that that's the harsh reality. And if not, if at the end of that discussion, at the end of that honest conversation with your attorney, you are at an impasse where you simply don't see things the same way, and you're convinced that you're right, and your attorney doesn't understand your case as well as you would like them to, then the next thing you should do is seek second opinion from another attorney before you terminate your current relationship with your present attorney. That second opinion should be a detailed discussion with another experienced lawyer in a relevant area of law to whom you would present all the relevant information about your case, not just from your side, but also from the other side, as well as your current attorney's position on your case. You should also include any information about where your case is in terms of the litigation process, any type of deadlines that you're facing, including your trial date, if one has been set, because all of this matters when deciding whether or not to switch attorneys. It's possible that the attorney who provides you with that second opinion may agree with your current attorney, or it's possible that the second opinion is not going to be different enough to justify you switching attorneys. In any event, having the second opinion should be very helpful to you to making a decision about switching attorneys. Doing that is so much better than blindly separating from your current attorney, being sure that your case is worth more, that it'll be easy for you to find a new attorney, and then you realize that maybe your previous attorney was right, and now you're without representation. You cannot find a new attorney. You're facing all these deadlines, discovery, trial, whatever it is, and then you put yourself in a much more difficult and more stressful position in your case for no good reason at all.